We have to get interactive. Well, Aisha Ibrahim is here. Aisha.
Right. So
those issues you raised the first time.
Yeah, very interesting issues, and particularly I'm very concerned about the Black Stars not doing well.
You see,
whether we can link into
I love the phrase you use. Sweltering
weather. So time now to get interactive, get a bottle of cold drink, relax and enjoy. Join us on Facebook via facebook.com/joynewsontv, on Twitter at joynewsontv, and on WhatsApp. The number is 0560800000. Now remember to send your name and location when sending the message. If you want us to remain good friends, please don't call. Great. So let's start with the Black Star agenda tonight. Was it a wise decision for the Ghana Football Association to schedule the Black Stars game against the Cranes of Uganda at 3 p.m. in the sweltering weather of Tamale? Is that why the entire team failed to deliver the goods today over the Ugandan counterparts? What actually went wrong? I mean, we asked you to share your thoughts. Let's see what you've been saying on the streets.
It was terrible. The reason being that Black Stars, they didn't impress me at all. But I won't blame them. The pitch was bad. In fact, the Tamale pitch was very bad. You can see potholes. It was like a potato farm. Very bad. And so I think that the weather too was not conducive. It was very hot and the pitch was bad. So many factors accounted to that. But I think that they could have done better, because they have been in Ghana and they know the situation better than any other. And it's going to be a very tough match if you go and play away. So I just hope for the best for us to qualify next.
So some disappointments there, and you and I are disappointed.
Yeah,
right?
we are.
Let's see what people are saying on Facebook.
Yeah, so on Facebook, particularly on the subjects or the question about the decision of the Football Association to play the match in Tamale.
Regarding the weather over there.
Sweltering. This is what Collins...
And knowing very well that most of the players have lived in Europe.
Yeah.
You know?
So we have Collins Ayama. If they are to win, will this be a specific question? What has temperature got to do with the game? Well, you people always want to find an excuse for not winning the match. Besides, it is not a guarantee that all games played at home must be won. Well, we'll see when you get to Uganda, Kampala. We'll see how it goes. And Tamo Raymond, Aisha, he's saying the weather had nothing to do with the game. The Uganda team was tactically disciplined. In fact, that is why they were able to draw. Masa, now players are buying tickets for supporters. You did do yourself. And then we'll read the last one. Williams Campbell Kwesi says, this is what happens when you refuse to call the right players to come and play and anger them to act violently because government cannot afford to pay them. The Muntaris Asians will finish this Uganda team within 20 minutes. Williams, I think you've been watching too much of football back from 2006. Asian and Muntari. No. Anyway.
And on WhatsApp, Abna Ponsa says, the Black Stars did not force at all. Chief Manatunsu says, Aisha, I think it was a very good idea by GFA to discipline our ungrateful Black Star players. Oh, that's too harsh. We should rather thank God for not losing. Thumbs up to President Nyantichi. And Papa Nku from Damongo says, I don't think the weather had anything to do with their performance. It has to do with laziness and inefficiency on the part of our players. And you are saying, although the pitch was bad, but both teams played on the same pitch or other played at England. This is the state of Black Star. Black Star must also be sold to private entity. Madakra, and that's coming from St. Japheth. And this one, Power from Nkwanta, says, change is the only option for Ghana. Nado for President and Honorable Waja Wisdom as MP from Nkwanta South. Oh, okay. I don't know what you're talking about, but this is not. And finally, Aziz Donla from WA says the Black Stars did their best, but did Roland and Mom Aisha, when they we were not there to support them. We were here. We only gave our support from here, because without that, you wouldn't have gotten the news you're hearing now. Now, William Cecil says, look, If your assembly boys who can be feared, opponents will walk on them. And those are some of your comments. Now, let's look at South Africa's Archbishop Desmond Tutu, who has revealed that he wants to have the option of an assisted death. The Nobel Peace Prize laureate and anti-apartheid campaigner said that he did not wish to be kept alive at all costs as he turns 85. Mr. Tutu came out in favor of assisted dying in 2014 without specifying if he personally wanted to have that choice. Regardless of what you might choose for yourself, why should you deny others the right to make this choice, he wrote. So I ask, would you assist someone to die regardless of the circumstances?
By my moral standards, it's not right. Shouldn't be something any human being should be able to. It's taking the playing God sort of, so it's not right. Person has to stay alive because it's not my choice to take his life. So putting that decision and taking that decision to take his life, then that's the problem.
I don't want the person to die because I'm a Christian, and the Bible doesn't teach us that if your grandmother or whoever is in pain or is ready to die, I will not assist that person to die. If he's going too much pain, I will tell him he should continue praying to God. God's time is the best. So at the right time, God will call him or she to the glory.
I wouldn't encourage anyone to die or help the person to die, because God himself has ordained everyone the time everyone will die on this earth. I'll rather encourage the person and help the person to come out of whatever problem he or she is facing. It is better. With that, I think I'll even earn some space in heaven rather than helping the person to commit suicide, because suicide itself is a sin.
I won't, because the Bible even is against that. It said, "Thou shalt not commit murder." And why should I commit murder? Trying to help somebody take his own life? No. I want to go to heaven. I really want to make it to heaven, so I don't want to be in hell, because it's not a place for people like me. Hell, no. So I won't help that person.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
To help someone to die, no, I wouldn't help anybody to die. Anyway, I don't think people who want to die, they really want to die. Because somebody is saying that death should come, and I know my old lady said that death should come and pick me, but if she sees car coming, she run away. Why wouldn't you stand there when the damn goatee car with the cement bag is coming?
Those are some comments coming from the streets of Accra, and let's see what people are saying on Facebook, Roland.
Well, not Israel. He doesn't want it. He's only 42. So let's look at this. Okay, so we have a couple of the comments. This one from Nana Kofia Boaje. No man or religion has a right to take life or assist someone to die. Only God has that power to death. So what's the man, Archbishop Tutu, saying? Is it coming from his own self? God should forgive him for saying that. And then we also have from Nana Kumnipa Jr. I will never do that, no matter how the situation is.
I think there are some more comments there.
Okay,
yeah.
So we go on to Sana Muhammad. There's no religion in this world that will accept that. So far as religion is concerned, I will never do that. And Shifman will say, this is a very delicate issue. Frankly, sometimes you will find a friend or family member who is suffering on a sick bed, and you will wish the person was dead. Let me pause here, because it's a mind-blowing question.
It is, and of
then
course,
he adds with a hashtag, Joy News, be careful.
Be careful, because you know, the laws of this country doesn't allow that.
Yes, it
no
doesn't.
matter how the person pleads with you, you definitely do not have the power to end the person's life. So in Ghana, it's a no-no, right? So Papa Nko Damongo says, I don't give life, and so I can't assist anyone to die. I please warned you not to call. Please, if the person wants assisted death, oh, who's doing this to me? He or she can use a rope to do so. And this one says, if only Jah who can take someone's life, it's only Jah who can take someone's life, the bishop should try one himself. And this is Bogolo. Eben from Zibila says, assisted death, won't that amount to suicide? Why is the man of God asking for that? He should just wait for God's time. God knows best. And this one says, life lies in the hand of God. So how can you assist someone to die? Hey, I wish Brother Tutu can add his life to my own so I can grow old very well. Bishop saying this, then how will Kweku Bonsam Japheth from Unsawan, be careful. And Prince Boateng says, I think we should have won this game. He's still talking about Black Stars. His game, if experienced players like Sule Muntari and Prince Boateng were there. And finally, Aziz Donla says, Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. Okay, so he's also saying that it is God who owns a person's life. You, human being, cannot take anybody's life. Finally, researchers at the Brunel University in London have conducted a study finding out why so many people share every workout on social media. The results are unflattering, to say the least. According to the research, people who post their fitness routine on Facebook have psychological problems. Do you agree?
For them to have psychological problems, I doubt, because they sometimes post it there to serve as a motivation for others to also look out for, then like to learn or to, as I said, motivation to make them yearn more and work out more to also get the physique they desire.
I don't believe they have a psychological problem, and maybe to some extent, but I do believe maybe some people are sending that out, their images of them working out because they want to encourage other people to do that. But some people go the extreme. They just want to show off that, okay, I have a nice body, and just to show that they have a nice body.
I don't think so, because it's very on individual. If somebody is making fun of whatever, the person will say, maybe I'm just happy and I want to post something there. Somebody is also maybe making business. I mean, when I say business, want to advertise him or yourself for other people to see that on so I say. The fact that people post these things on this pages doesn't mean that they have psychological problems. Or no, I don't think so.
Okay, I think pictures are documents. There are certain things you do that you think when you take pictures of yourself, it reminds you of whatever you did at that particular time. Because I also do that, and I don't think I have a psychological problem.
I don't think they have a psychological problem. I think it's more of them wanting to show the world what they've done, the improvements they've come from so far. Yeah, from first they were probably as slender, as plump as they come, but then through the workout they've become more muscular.
I don't think it's true, because I do that a lot on my Instagram page, and I don't think I have a psychological problem. Sometimes I do it to encourage others to also take up healthy living. It's just for fun and just to encourage people, so I don't buy in that research. I don't think so.
All right, my producer was just screaming in my ears that maybe I'm one of the people who post my pictures. You'll be the judge. Do you ever see me in my trainers on Facebook?
Your bikini?
No.
I can imagine Aisha in his bikini.
No. Roland, what are people saying on Facebook?
All right, so Shiftman says, so people will post everything, or people with problem will have problem. Okay, so Shiftman says, so people will have problem with everything, including keeping fit. I don't believe that it is bad, and it also doesn't have anything to do with psychology. And that's from Shiftman. I'll say Mbo Michael Bunny Bipolbe says absolutely false. On what basis? By the way, I just took some Calipo this evening. Can you please join me? And Nana Kumnipa Jr. says, for this one alone, I totally disagree with them today, tomorrow, and even the next day. And Kwesi Boateng Aipa says, so upon all the numerous problems facing the world, posting pictures was the only thing they were able to research about. I guess it is a new university. That's why they are doing what they are doing. And the last one, Nana Kofi Abuaji, of life of today's world has turned to something else. We have turned everything to fashion and swag. So do that. But in actual fact, they are not up to that task. Very soon people will be shown on social media doing whatever they want. All right.
And I love what Sana Mohammed says. He says, I love enter gym center. Right. And this one, before I take your comments, unconfirmed information. Somebody just sent saying that we should avoid the N1 road leading to Jolo and La Paz for now, because a gas tanker is burning, likely to explode. We'll send our reporters there to confirm. This is unconfirmed, I must say. This one says, does it mean Lexus Bill has a psychological problem, I can't think far. Well, it's the researchers who are saying, not me, no, Roland. And Macbedu from Kumasi says, even opening the app itself daily is also a psychological problem. But no one will admit being sick. No madman will tell you, I'm mad. Really? I thought it's social media. What's madness about this? Eben from Zebela says, people with psychological problems do not know they have one in the first place. And this one says, Aisha, these researchers should come again. There are more things to talk about. And that's coming from Bogolo. And Aziz Donla from Wa says, just to catch fun on Facebook, I don't think I'm having any psychological problem. And I think I agree with you, Aziz, on that. This one says, I really need your office number. Okay, so I will send you that for that important message you want to share. And those are some of the messages. Okay, this one, you didn't add your name. It says, Aisha, you look good. Thank you very much for the compliment. Let's check what's trending on Twitter.
We have Israel is trending. You know,
he's 42.
42.
Yes.
He looks so good.
Birthday,
And according to what we're getting, Miss G said this picture was specifically taken for the 42nd birthday. You know, wow. Israel likes the arms. I don't know why he always.
Somebody once.
You see the space between the arm and.
Somebody said you should have been in the army.
You say, yeah, because he likes it. Yeah. It's so nice. Anyway, congratulations to you, Israel, and you are trending very much on that. But the most of the trending things are also about a free aqua. Avram Grant and a couple of them on the elections. So those are the critical things that we can also
right. And I wanted to say that at age 42, there's no changes. He still looks like Israel of yesterday.
Yeah, Israel still looks good.
He's taking good care of himself.
Yes,
Keep it up, bro. And let's check our trending picture for today. So yesterday was World Calipo Day, but Calipo is still trending, but this time with style. This one, it be like you won't laugh, enter the seat inside.
I tell you, there's another one
with the Calipo.
The person is doing another style, aerobic style, and his leg is up, and then he's
sipping the Calipo.
Yeah, his head is down. That out. So we keep wondering.
Hey,
Calipo trends.
This Calipo is trending. Very interesting. And let me take a few more of your comments. Okay, this one says house party Bulgar. I don't know what he's trying to say. This one says the research is fake. It's the price we all have to pay for politicians who use their power, and how just because MPP was laughing and then they pushed the match there. Ooh, this one too, is it political? No, I don't think it's political. And those were some of the comments coming. This one, you're still talking about Desmond Tutu. I think we've passed Desmond Tutu. And you don't own your life. Okay, a lot of people are still talking about Desmond Tutu. I think we've moved from Desmond Tutu. And on that note, that's how we end the Friday edition of Joy News Interactive. Remember, it's a Friday. Don't miss out the fun, but be good.